Hi Eors, I have another video for you this month. I wanted to talk about something that happened that was very interesting. We had a moderator training last month, or earlier this month. Julia came over from London and she did a moderator training for about 8 or 9 people. And I wanted to just share with you very quickly some key takeaways. First of all, she reminded us of the 3 pillars of forum. And although you probably know this, or you might not know that they're called the 3 pillars of forum, but you'll remember this anyway. They are 1, Gestalt, number 2, confidentiality, and number 3, take responsibility. So with Gestalt, we all know what Gestalt is. So it means speaking from experience. It means no loaded question, don't you think, why don't you, or this or that, and making sure you follow the correct protocol. Confidentiality is, remember, nothing to no one ever that happens in the forum. So confidentiality is absolutely important. Even after the person leaves, 10 years after they leave, you cannot share anything. So remember to keep the confidentiality. And number 3 is probably the most important, is taking responsibility. And I've discussed this in one of the previous videos, but it's worth repeating. If you feel that others are not sharing, if you feel that you're not getting the most out of it, if you feel that this is not working for me, you've got to ask yourself first, am I taking responsibility for my own experience in the forum? You have to take responsibility for your own experience in the forum. If you feel others are not sharing, you must share. If you feel others are not being open and honest, you be open and honest first, and so on. So make sure you take responsibility. So really, you have to own your own forum experience. This is really, really, really important. Okay, so as a reminder, 3 pillars: Gestalt, confidentiality, and take responsibility. Another thing I want to share with you, I'm looking at my notes here, is some of the behaviors that are good to have in the, or best to have in the forum. I'll go through a list here. There's 7 of them. Number 1 is share experiences. So no suggestions, no advice. You share experience and share openly. So don't hold back. Share experience. The more you give, the more you'll get back. Share experiences. Number 2, be humble and authentic. Sometimes we got to put up a face out there. You know, you're an entrepreneur, you own a business, you got to have this facade maybe, or whatever you want to call it. But in the forum, these are your buddies. This is your personal board of directors. This is whatever you want to call it. Be authentic and be humble. Number 3, share concerns and conflicts. If there is a concern, talk about it, share it. I'm sure you've heard the expression, the pink elephant in the room, before. If there's a pink elephant in the room that no one's acknowledging, make sure you acknowledge it, talk about it. So make sure you bring those up, because if you don't, you hold it inside, your experience will go down, and other people's experience in the forum will go down, and the forum will fall apart, really. So always bring up any issues, any concerns. Okay. Number 4, always be present. As the current moderator in our forum, I don't allow anybody to take notes while we're doing our monthly updates. So if someone's doing a monthly update, someone might quickly want to write his update and prepare it. No, you've got to listen. You've got to be present. Be present. Give all your attention to your forum buddy. You've got to be 100% present. No texting or doing tweeting or any of that crap like that. Technology off. Focus and be 100% present. Number 5, listen to understand. Don't listen to reply. Some people, you can see they're listening and they're thinking of the next thing they're going to say. No, listen to understand. In Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, habit number, I think it's 5, says, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. So listen to understand. Listen intently, listen genuinely, listen with your whole body. Again, confidentiality, no one, never, nothing is shared. I've had instances where I thought I could share something that is not such a big deal. I thought someone said something interesting, I think I could share it, but let me call. So I'd call and get permission, and sometimes they say, no, actually I would rather you didn't share it, even though I thought this was actually nothing, there was nothing secret about the thing that they said at all. Right? So no matter how innocent it is, don't share anything that happens in the forum. And if you do, take permission first if you want to share anything. Okay. And number 7, very important, suspend judgment. EO has really helped me to become less judgmental. I wasn't like judgmental, SOB before, but it really helped me to just accept. I mean, there's people that run their businesses completely different than you. They manage completely different than you. They have a lifestyle completely different than you. And you might think, my God, what is he saying? Or what is she doing? Or what's this all about? Or how stupid or how you... Suspend judgment. Don't judge. Don't judge. You have your values. You have your way of thinking. You have your way of doing things. And you might be doing things 100% different than your form buddy, but that's none of your business. You must suspend judgment and listen without judgment. It takes a while to get used to it. But once you can do it, it actually frees you up and frees up the... or liberates rather the people in your forum as well. Okay, so I thought these are just some points I wanted to share with you as a reminder of some of the forum important points. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.